how to identify what hydrangea variety you have based on its leaf and growth pattern, with a smattering of basic variety information thrown in for good measure. Let's start off easy. If your hydrangea has a leaf the shape of an oak leaf, then it's an oakleaf hydrangea or Hydrangea corsifolia. Oakleaf hydrangeas bloom on old wood. They are basically a hands-off variety, but if you absolutely have to prune them, no more than 1/3 and never after mid-August. Do it in July usually, right after it blooms. Take your main hydrangea stem and count a few nodes down. If you have 3 leaves coming off of a single node, this is a Panicle hydrangea or Hydrangea paniculata. Taking the main stem, going down a few, looking at the leaf node, and there are 3 leaves coming off of that single node. Panicle hydrangeas bloom on new wood. They can be pruned anytime between full dormancy and very early spring. Full dormancy means it's consistently under 32 degrees at night. If you live in an area that never reaches that point, you don't have to worry about it, and I would just say winter through early spring. If you have a tree variety hydrangea, it's also a Panicle hydrangea or Hydrangea paniculata. These look like the same variety hydrangea, right? But they're not. They're actually completely different varieties with 2 totally different growth patterns. One is a smooth hydrangea that blooms on new wood. One is a bigleaf hydrangea that blooms on old wood. Let me show you how to tell the difference between the 2. Go down the main stem of the hydrangea and look at one of the lower petioles. The petiole is the space between the leaf node and where the leaf starts. If that petiole is over 1 inch on a lower leaf node, then this is a smooth hydrangea or Hydrangea arborescens. Smooth hydrangeas or Hydrangea arborescens bloom on new wood, so they can be pruned anytime between full dormancy and very early spring. If you look along the stem at the lower leaf node and see that the petiole is 1 inch or less, then this is a bigleaf hydrangea or Hydrangea macrophylla. Bigleaf hydrangeas or Hydrangea macrophylla bloom on old wood. They're basically another hands-off variety, but if you absolutely have to prune them because they've gotten out of control, do it right after they bloom in summer, but never after mid-August. If your hydrangea is on a vine with a climbing growth pattern, then it's a climbing hydrangea or Hydrangea petiolaris. Climbing hydrangeas or Hydrangea petiolaris bloom on old wood. They can take between 3 to 5 years to bloom, so if yours hasn't bloomed yet, I wouldn't worry too much about it. They are really another hands-off, so if you absolutely have to prune, do it in summer right after it's bloomed. Knowing and understanding your variety is the key to success for hydrangeas. So if you found this helpful, please like, save, and share, and follow along for all things hydrangeas.